Well, anytime you look at a freshman, you want to see consistency over a long period of time. And he has that opportunity with his skill set to be really consistent. The way he plays the game, it's an old school game, not shooting a lot of threes or anything like that, but getting to the rim, dunking, post-up moves, turn around over left shoulder, right shoulder, can finish with either hand, left or right. So what I'm expecting for him is really to be consistent, because I think he can actually be the Big 12 Player of the Year and be in that conversation with JT Toppin from Texas Tech. So consistency is the name of the game for a freshman. Let's see what he continues to do and continue to monitor it, but he has all the skills and all the tools to be special in the Big 12 Player of the Year.
Man, Koa Peat. If it's one thing I hate when it comes to sports, is when a narrative runs out of control. And everybody hears that narrative, take it, run with it, and it makes it very, very difficult for anybody or any team to escape that narrative. And I think that statement runs true for Koa Peat. I think we're at the point right now where Koa Peat stock has fallen to the point where I think he's starting to be seriously underrated as a prospect. The dude entered college as a top 10 recruit, number 8 to be exact, for a class that was highly touted as one of the better classes in recent history. A class that featured guys like AJ DeBonta, Darren Peterson, Cameron Boozer. And up until the last month or two, Koa Peat was one of those names. Not to the level of those other guys, but he was looked at as one of the guys of this class to be looking out for. And not only did he dominate in high school, he was one of the best players on his college team at Arizona that made it to the Final Four for the first time in literally 25 years. The dude is a winner. He averaged 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists a game as a true freshman. But I think people have become so obsessed with the three-point shot that it's become kind of commonplace to ignore all the other good, valuable things he does night in, night out for his team. Koa Peat shot 35% from 3. Yes, on low volume. He shot 7 to 20 from 3 in 36 games. It's not a lot, but for me, a player that is physically imposing, why wouldn't you want that player to use his physical gifts to his advantage? And yes, I do understand that he's going to be going up against stronger opponents than he did in high school and college. But we act like the dude is a finished product. Koa Peat is 19 years old. He's probably not even finished physically growing yet alone he's going to get even stronger as he matures. But I think the thing that gets overlooked the most about Peat is his playmaking, but on top of the playmaking is his quick decision making. The dude just makes the right play, especially when he trails the break and operates from the top of the key. You could just see his basketball IQ on display. His tape is filled with great stuff in that department. He was even a good big passer, playing next to 7'2" Krivas and another physical specimen in Owaka, which is kind of impressive coming from a freshman college forward, especially because the college game can be very, very guard dominant. And Peat played with 2 really good ones. A really good upperclassman in Jaden Bradley and another guy who's slated to go in the top 10 on a lot of mocks in Braden Burries. And outside of that, I can't tell you how many times, no matter the game I watched, that I would see Peat routinely beat his man down the floor, or beat his man for position, or seal a mismatch on his back, and he didn't even get the ball, to the point where it actually annoyed me. But I didn't see him complain one time. He seems like the ultimate team guy, and we know the Philadelphia 76ers are big on locker room vibes. That's a story that's been going back to last season with Jared McCain, and people were talking about how much his trade affected the locker room vibe. But all in all, I really like Koa, and I think people need to understand and realize that we're talking about a pick in the 20s, not a pick in the top 5 or 10. If that were the case, I would agree with the concerns about his lack of three-point shooting and volume, because in that range, teams are looking for franchise guys. We're talking about a pick in the 20s. We're talking about taking a guy in the 20s who is projected to go in or around the lottery at the end of the college season, who's only falling right now because of his shooting at the combine, which can easily be explained as a guy who's rebuilding his jump shot from the ground up, which will more than likely look different during the summer league because his form will be at a different stage of the process by then. but only time will tell with that. But look, we can't go too crazy with the takes of all of the quote unquote draft experts and all of these boards that tend to kind of mimic or look like one another. Over and over and over, these guys are all put in the same positions, slotted to the same spots on multiple big boards from multiple networks, from multiple heads. And these people get this stuff wrong every year. Draft evaluations be all over the place. You can literally go back to last year. All of the draft evaluation was Cooper Flag, then major drop off, then Dylan Harper, then major drop off, then everybody else. I never agreed with that statement, ever. You can go back to any VJ Edgecombe footage, any draft breakdown, or anything VJ Edgecombe worthy on YouTube. You probably will see my face in the comment section talking about how good this kid was and how good this kid is going to be. I've been watching VJ Edgecombe since he was in high school at Lehigh. I watched all of his stuff with the Olympic team with the Bahamas. I watched this kid play. People got to understand that the college game is its own thing. It's different. It's not like high school. It's not like the Euro League. It's not like the NBA. The college game is its own thing. The spacing is trash. It's a lot of mistakes. It's clunky. It's duplicate players all over the place. It's a lot of stuff you have to take with a grain of salt with college footage. And I think people rely so much on college results that they can't really see the big picture a lot of the time. I know you're supposed to look at the possible outlook of the prospect, but the knocks on VJ last year were he couldn't shoot, he didn't have any handles, no go-to move. I was literally in every comment section on multiple podcasts fighting for my life. I felt like I was on an island with VJ Edgecombe. And we're right back here with Koa Peat. Not to the same level or degree, but all of the things I'm hearing out there now, he's being compared to Ben Simmons when it comes to his jump shot. I'm like, come on now, what are we doing? These guys are nowhere near the same level of shooter whatsoever. Ben didn't take shots. Koa Peat took at least 20 in 36 games. I think Ben took 36 his entire career. And that's off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure I'm very spot on because I'm very, very in tune with these type of things. He didn't take that many shots from three at all. He took 20 in 36 games. That's not bad. But more than that, he has a mid-range shot. And his mid-range shot looks good. His form is changing because he's in the middle of tearing it down. So we have to see what that plays out as. But he's a really good player. And I feel like we're right back in that situation where the Philadelphia 76ers fan base is against us drafting a player that's only going to get drafted by Boston. And that player that gets drafted is going to hold us back from reaching where we're trying to be. Like always. And Koa Peat is a good basketball player with one flaw. Gotta remember, he's in the 20s for a reason. If he had a reliable three-point shot with volume, he would not be in position to be drafted in the 20s. He would be going top 10 or in the lottery. You have to keep that in mind. But I think that gets lost on so many people. If he had that thing, that one thing, he would not be in position to be drafted at number 22. And I keep hearing the thing about our player development. We can't develop shooters and things like that. That's another false narrative. They never developed Ben Simmons. Look at Markelle Fultz. We don't have the same player development crew that we had during the Ben Simmons years, during the Markelle Fultz years. Guys like Rico Hines were not around back then. You also got to remember, guys like Tyrese Maxey and VJ both had questions about their jump shooting coming out of college. But again, college is its own thing. You have to see that it's its own thing. So what I want people to do is to not take anyone's word for it. Don't take my word for it. Go back and watch the games. Pay attention to how the kid moves. Pay attention to what he does. Pay attention to how quickly he makes a decision when he has the ball, especially at the top of the key. Pay attention on how he utilizes his body or his size against a mismatch. Pay attention to the little thing. I suggest you go back and watch Arizona versus Auburn or both of the Iowa State games. I think it was 2 games against Iowa State. Go watch those games. And the first game, he shut Joshua Jefferson down. Go watch his debut against Florida. Hell, even go watch the loss in the Final Four to Michigan. He didn't shoot well in that game, But there was a point or a period in that game where he was the guy trying to keep his team afloat against Michigan. Go watch those games. Go back and watch his Team USA U19 stuff. Playing next to AJ DeBonsa and Mikael Brown and all those guys. Marez Johnson. Go back and watch a bunch of his high school clips. Go back and watch some of the high school games. Even some of the championship games that he won in high school are all on YouTube, and come to your own conclusions. But that's it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and help your boy out. And until next time, I'm out. You're